you know, and again, I want to be very, very practical. So the reason why you only showtime when it's showtime, right? Or the reason why you know, that person was saying, man, I was on stage and they were whatever. So what they didn't understand was the only reason you were even able to do that is because somebody else had a showtime and they invited you to the showtime. So because you rely on others, you only actually get to use your gift when others are using their gift. So because this person decided to do an event, you were matter of fact, let me just keep it 100. Like, yeah, because what they told me was they didn't even necessarily get an invite to do something at the event. It was somebody didn't show up to the event. And because somebody didn't show up to an event, they had the opportunity to do something, right? So I want you to see it. When you live in the external and you're worried about what people think about you, what you don't realize that you're doing is that now you're giving them the control of you. They have the control when you speak. They have the control of how you respond to what they say about your speaking. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is external. Like they got all the juice. You have absolutely none. So what do I mean by that? Well, if you notice, we do our own events. You feel me? Like ET don't really do a lot of events. And that's why I make the money I make, because you don't see me at everybody's event. I'm not on everybody's podcast. Why? Because I have a podcast. Because your world starts with external. It starts with what they think, what they like, what they approve. Now you've become a prisoner to they, and you don't own you no more. So it's all about so if they have a conference, if they have an opportunity for you, if they like you, if they want you on stage, if they tell you how long, like I promise you, when I get up, when we have a conference, I can go as long as I want to go. The reason why you wait is because your whole life is external. Those people who don't wait is because their whole life is internal. Like they don't wait on other human beings to give them an opportunity. They don't care. Somebody asked me the other day, where were we? I spoke somewhere. Come on, E. I spoke somewhere. Where was I? In Dallas? I think maybe I was in Dallas and I did something. No, it was after Dallas. I don't know where I was, but I got off the stage and somebody was like, hey, E, how was it? I was like, fire. They was like, oh, what they say? They ain't say nothing. I said it was fire. And I think that's what made Michael Jordan, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan didn't need the Chicago Bulls fans to cheer for him. He didn't need the Indiana Pacers. He was cheering for himself. Like in his own brain, he saw himself as a champion. He'd say, I never lost a game. We just ran out of time. That's some internal stuff. That's Mike saying, I'm not gonna let y'all dictate. So what can you do? Because CJ said, what are you doing? You can stop wanting people to like you. That's what you could do. You could stop needing people's affirmation. You can stop needing people's approval. And guess what you could do? You could give it to yourself. Why? Because the cool thing about you giving it to yourself is you're always with you. You feel me? Like you with you all the time. The danger is if you're waiting for another human being to give it to you, they might not be available. And watch this, they not even hating on you. They just got a life. And they can't be there all day, every day, cheering you on, pumping you up, because they got their own life they got to live. So even if they wanted to do it, they got to take a bathroom break, they got to take a shot break, they got to eat, and then during that time frame, you're going to be pissed. Because while they taking care of themselves, you're going to be sitting there whining, want to know why they ain't taking care of you. They don't have time to. They got even the people that's cheering for you have their own life and their own time. If you really need that type of affirmation, give it to yourself. Why? Because all the greats that we look up to, they start internal and go external. And some of them only internal. They never go external.